Welcome, collectors and history lovers, to a journey deep into the soul of a single, overlooked American treasure, the 1982 United States 1-cent coin. A coin so ordinary in your pocket, yet possibly extraordinary in value. You may not believe what this humble coin might be worth today. Let's uncover the truth. Introduce the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. Why 1982 is a historic year in U.S. cent production. Overview of U.S. Mint's decision to change metal composition in 1982. 7 total types of 1982 cents. Copper versus zinc, small date versus large date different mints. The big composition shift of 1982. 1982 wasn't just another year, it was a transition. The U.S. Mint faced rising copper costs and made a massive decision: change the core material. Copper cents, 95% copper, 5% zinc, weigh 3.11 grams. Zinc cents, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating, weigh 2.5 grams. The coin we're focusing on today has no mint mark and is found in D condition. Importance of the metal type and valuation. Copper versus zinc. How to identify your 1982 cent variant. One 1982 cent might be worth a single cent. Another might be worth over $18,000. Yes, thousands. It all comes down to small details. Step-by-step guide. Check weight. Use a digital scale. Identify date style. Small date versus large date. Examine mint mark. No mark equals Philadelphia. Talk about Denver coins that appear without a mint mark due to die fading or minting errors. Decondition equals damaged or fine. Still collectible if rare type. Rare errors in 1982 cents. Now, let's talk about the thrilling world of coin errors, because 1982 was full of them. Double die errors, especially in Liberty or In God We Trust. Off-center strikes, 5%, 10%, 50%, equals higher values. Die cracks, rim errors, brockage errors, planchet errors. Famous 1982, D small date copper error, worth $15,000 plus in high grades. Your coin may look damaged but could be an error goldmine. Current market value for 1982 1-cent coin. So, how much is a 1982 cent really worth in today's market? The answer may shock you. Circulated zinc cent with no mint mark in D condition, 1 cent to 10 cents. Copper large date no mint mark in D condition, 5 cents to $1. Rare copper small date, Philadelphia $10 to $250 plus even in lower condition. Price spikes on eBay, heritage auctions, and other numismatic sales. Decondition equals less valuable, unless rare type or error present. Thanks to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and collector forums, even the ordinary penny has gone viral. Social media videos driving hype around 1982 cents. Reddit, eBay, and Etsy, price listings up to $10,000, often inflated. Professional grading NGC, PCGS, as key to unlocking real value. Beware of counterfeits and scams in online marketplaces. PCGS grading and value comparison. Grading can turn your 1-cent coin into a superstar overnight. Overview of grading scale 1 to 70. PCGS and NGC samples of 1982 cents graded MS65 or higher. Examples: 1982, D small date copper in MS65, $18,000 plus. 1982 no mint mark large date zinc in MS65, $2 to $15. Deconditioned coins, not worth grading unless rare error or copper small date. Final thoughts: keep or sell. So you've got a 1982 1-cent coin. Should you keep it or cash it in? Check for weight. 3.11 G equals copper. Small date style. Rare errors. If yes, get it graded. If no, still valuable as part of 1982 set or collection. Conclusion: the millionaire penny. It's not just a coin. It's a story, a journey, and maybe, just maybe, a surprise fortune waiting in your drawer. 1982 cent proves that not all treasure is buried. Check every penny. That plain brown coin may be the jackpot. Share your finds in comments. Your story might be next. The world of rare coins, where everyday pennies could be worth far more than just 1 cent. In today's In-Depth episode, we take a closer look at the 1993 United States 1 cent coin, a coin so ordinary in appearance yet full of hidden stories, collector interest, and surprising market value. If you have a 1993 penny in fine condition and without a mint mark, you may be holding a small treasure in your hand. Join us as we break down this coin's design, history, minting facts, possible errors, and its full market value in today's dollar terms. Let's begin this 90-minute deep dive into the fascinating universe of the 1993 Lincoln Cent. Coin overview: the 1993 Lincoln Cent. The 1993 Lincoln Cent is a part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, one of the most iconic series in American coinage. Struck primarily for circulation, this coin was made using copper-plated zinc, continuing the composition introduced in 1982. Diameter: 19.05 millimeters. Weight: 2.5 grams. Metal composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Obverse: Abraham Lincoln's profile. Reverse: Lincoln Memorial design. What makes the 1993 penny without a mint mark special is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not include a mint mark. Let us now understand what this coin means to collectors. In 1993, the United States was going through economic recovery, the beginning of the Clinton administration, and technological changes that would shape the future. Amidst all these events, billions of 1993 cents were quietly minted and distributed across the nation. These pennies, though made for everyday use, now sit in drawers, piggy banks, and pockets, mostly forgotten. But history adds weight to value. Coins minted during transitional or historic years often carry numismatic relevance, and 1993 is no exception. Mintage and minting facilities. Let's now discuss the mintage of this coin. In 1993, Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, over 5.6 billion coins minted. Despite the high mintage, most of these coins have been heavily circulated and damaged. Only a small fraction remain in fine condition or better. That's where value begins to rise. In fine condition, your 1993 cent may appear slightly worn, but still shows all major details clearly. These types of coins are now being picked up by collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts. How to identify fine condition? A key factor in a coin's value is its condition. Let's define what fine means in numismatics. Lincoln's hair and coat details are partially visible. In God we trust and liberty are readable. No major dents or corrosion, even wear on both sides. Such coins are generally better than heavily worn examples, but not sharp enough to be classified as extremely fine or mint state. Collectors often pay a premium for coins in stable fine condition, especially those without rim damage or environmental wear. Rarity, errors, and varieties. Narrator: here's where the magic happens. Rare errors and varieties of the 1993 cent have caught the attention of the numismatic world. Fire known error types. Double die obverse DDO, where letters or dates appear doubled. Off-center strikes, where part of the coin design is missing. Clip planchets. Coin is missing a curved portion. Die cracks or cuts, raised lines or blobs caused by broken dies. While regular 1993 cents in fine condition have modest value, error coins can fetch between $10 to over $500, depending on rarity and visibility. If you suspect you have an error coin, it may be time to get it professionally graded. Market value in 2025. Narrator: so what is the current market value of a 1993 1-cent coin without mint mark in fine condition? Green circle average value. Fine condition 5 cents to 25 cents. Yellow circle high-end fine condition. Sharp details 50 cents to $1. Red circle with rare errors, like DDO, off-center $10 to $500 plus. This means that even a circulated 1993 penny can be worth 5 to 100 times its face value, especially if it has an error or is an unusually nice shape. Prices are steadily rising as coin collectors and investors continue to seek out copper zinc error coins before they vanish from circulation. Tips for collectors and sellers if you're looking to collect or sell a 1993 penny. White heavy checkmark: always handle your coins with care. White heavy checkmark, avoid cleaning them. It reduces value. White heavy checkmark, store them in a dry place, preferably in coin holders. White heavy checkmark, join online marketplaces or coin forums to check value trends. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS price guides are good starting points for tracking value. Professional grading from NGC or PCGS can significantly increase the sale price, especially if your coin has a visible error. Final thoughts in summary. Narrator. The 1993 US 1-cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but in the world of coin collecting, every detail matters, from minting history to physical condition and errors. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, this penny is a silent relic of 1990s America, with hidden gems waiting to be discovered. So check your pocket change. Look in your old jars. You never know. Your humble 1993 penny might just be worth far more than a cent next. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin videos. Would you like me to create a voiceover script version, video title ideas, or YouTube description for this video too? Lovers and curious minds from around the world, welcome to a thrilling journey through the hidden world of United States coinage. Today, we unlock the secrets of a coin that many have seen but few truly understand, the USA 1-cent coin from the year 2000, minted in Denver, often without a visible mint mark, and found in decondition, a seemingly common coin with an uncommon story. Yes, you heard that right. A coin worth just 1 cent could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, in today's collector market, depending on key factors. So fasten your seatbelts. We're about to dive deep into numismatic wonder as we explore this coin's history, physical features, mintage, errors, current market value, and why some versions of this coin are now being sold for jaw-dropping prices in auctions and online sales. The year 2000, a new millennium begins. The year 2000 wasn't just the dawn of a new century. It marked the beginning of a numismatic wave. Y2K paranoia was in full swing. Technology was evolving, and the U.S. Mint continued producing coins in massive numbers. In that year, the Lincoln Memorial reverse design was still featured on the 1-cent coin, a tradition started in 1959. The obverse bore the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, a design unchanged since 1909. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of these coins. But even within those massive numbers, rarity, error types, and condition would define the destiny of each coin. Minting and no mint mark mystery. Now let's talk about mint marks, or in this case, the absence of one. Coins from the Denver Mint are typically marked with a D mint mark under the date, but some collectors have reported finding 2000 D cents with weak or missing mint marks. These errors could arise from die fatigue or weak striking. Some even speculate certain coins escape quality control and were released without a visible mint mark, adding to their desirability among collectors. While not every no mint mark coin is rare, the ones in uncirculated or deconditioned without a visible mint mark can fetch unexpected values. Physical features and coin specs. Let's examine the physical details of this coin, something every collector must know. Diameter, 19.05 millimeters. Weight, 2.5 grams. Composition, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating. Edge, plain. Obverse, Lincoln's bust facing right. In God we trust above, liberty on the left, and the date 2000 on the right. Reverse, the Lincoln Memorial centered, United States of America above, and the denomination 1 cent below. Even minor wear and tear can significantly affect a coin's value, especially with coins over 2 decades old. Understanding coin grades. To estimate this coin's real market value, one must understand grading. Grading refers to the condition of a coin, ranging from poor P1 to mint state MS70. Fine F, 12 in this condition. Lincoln's hair and coat show moderate wear, but details are still visible. Very fine to extremely fine coins command better prices. Uncirculated coins with full mint luster can be shockingly valuable. A 2000 D penny in fine condition, even without a mint mark, could sell for 10 cents to $1, But with a strong error or rare feature, that price could skyrocket to $25, $50, or even more. Rare errors that boost the value. This is where things get exciting. Collectors are obsessed with error coins, and the 2000D penny has some wild variations. Off-center strikes. These coins are not aligned properly during minting. Value: $50 to $200 plus. Double die obverse. DDO especially in Lincoln's Eyes, Date, or Liberty. Value up to $250 plus. Die cracks / cuds. Cracks or blobs of extra metal. Highly collectible. Floating roof errors. The roof of the Lincoln Memorial appears to float. Value: $10 to $80 plus. Grease-filled die. Causes missing details or mint mark vanishing. Price depends on clarity and grade. These errors turn a 1-cent coin into a treasure collectible. Auction records and viral sales. D. Now, let's talk real numbers. In recent years, we've seen MS-67 graded 2000D pennies go for $250 to $500 at auction. A few rare errors with strong doubling or striking mistakes have fetched $1,000 or more. Online marketplaces like eBay and numismatic auctions show steady demand. One coin with a missing mint mark in MS condition sold for over $750 due to its rarity. The market is hot, and collectors are paying attention. Imagine having such a coin hiding in your piggy bank. How to identify and sell yours? Duration. So, how can you know if you're holding a valuable 2000 penny? Here's what to do. Examine the coin under good lighting and use a magnifying glass. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, or weak / missing mint marks. Compare it with online listings and error coin catalogs. If it seems valuable, send it for grading to services like PCGS or NGC. Once authenticated, you can sell it through eBay, Heritage Auction, Facebook coin groups, or even local coin shops. Make sure your listing shows clear images and describes the coin's condition and error. Current value in today's market. Now to the core question: how much is the 2000 USA 1-cent coin worth today? Here's the current price range in July 2025 for coins in D condition without a visible mint mark. Regular coin in fine condition, 10 cents to $1. Error coin, minor $5 to $50. Double die or off-center, $50 to $300. Certified MS-67 with error, $400 to $1,000 plus. Remember, coins are like art. Their value depends on rarity, demand, and condition. So don't underestimate your pennies. One might be your unexpected jackpot. Final thoughts and collector's motivation. As we close this numismatic journey, remember this: every coin tells a story. The 2000D Lincoln cent, though minted by the millions, holds hidden treasures for those who look closely. Whether you're a passionate collector or just curious about the change in your pocket, coins like these teach us to appreciate the details, the history, and the thrill of discovery. Always inspect your pocket change. The next time you find a 2001 cent coin, you just might be staring at something worth far more than a cent. Maybe $100, $500, or even $1,000. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and never stop exploring the magical world of coins. Out next. 2014, the year of technological leaps, political shifts, and changing financial tides. Yet within all of that noise, the U.S. Mint quietly released one of the most mass-produced coins of the modern century, the humble 2014 Lincoln penny. Why does the penny matter, you ask? Because every penny tells a story. Introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, the 2014 1-cent coin is part of the Shield Reverse series, which began in 2010. This series represents unity and strength, the shield harkening back to the preservation of the Union during the Civil War. The obverse still bears the iconic bust of Lincoln, the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history. But even as coins go digital and economies evolve, the 2014 penny is a snapshot, a symbol of America's enduring legacy in numismatics. The design and minting details. Let's talk about the physical attributes of the 2014 1-cent coin. Composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating. Weight: 2.5 grams. Diameter, 19.05 millimeters. Edge, plain. Obverse designer, Victor David Brenner. Reverse designer, Lyndall Base. Minted, Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco, proofs. Now here's the twist. You said no mint mark. So the 2014 penny without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia. If your coin says 2014 and has no mint mark, it came from the Philadelphia Mint, where over 3.9 billion of these coins were made. However, mass mintage does not mean zero value. Quite the opposite. It means that collectors often overlook them. And that's where rarity hides, in the details, in the errors, in the condition, and in the timing of market trends. Coin grading. What does decondition mean? You mentioned your coin is in decondition. Now, let's be clear. This is likely referring to a circulated, low-grade coin. In coin grading, terms like poor, fair, about good, and very good dominate the lower end of the scale. If your coin is in decondition, it likely means heavy wear, low detail on Lincoln's face, flattened shield on the reverse, possible nicks or discoloration. But even in low grade, coins can be valuable due to errors, die varieties, or collector demand spikes. So don't count out just yet. Rare errors found on the 2014 penny. Now comes the exciting part. Errors. Yes, even a penny worth 1 cent can suddenly be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if it carries a known mint error or die anomaly. Here are some valuable 2014 penny errors. Double die obverse DDO, where Lincoln's eyes, date, or in God we trust appear doubled. BI error, a die break between the B and E in Liberty that looks like the word BI. Off-center strike, part of the design is missing or pushed to one side. Die clash marks, ghost images from reverse seen on the obverse and vice versa. Floating roof error, part of the Lincoln Memorial roof seems detached due to a weak strike. Cut error, a chunk of extra metal appearing on the rim due to a broken die. Some of these coins have sold for $25, $50, $150, and even $800 plus, depending on the error and condition. So examine your coin. A simple magnifying glass could reveal a hidden treasure, market demand, and real sales. Let's dive into real numbers. Here's what the 2014 penny without mint mark is selling for in today's online market. Circulated condition, like D-grade 1 cent to 10 cents. Most common sales, with minor errors, BI, light DDO $5 to $20. Off-center strikes, 5 to 15% $10 to $50. Major DDO or die clash, $100 plus. Certified MS67 with clean strike and luster, $500 to $1,200 in rare auction cases. On eBay and heritage auctions, we've seen some 2014 era pennies reach up to $800, especially slabbed and certified by PCGS or NGC. How to increase your coin's value? Want to turn your penny into a potential collector item? Here's what to do. Clean it? Never. Never clean a coin. That reduces value instantly. Use a 10x magnifier. Check for errors or doubling. Compare to error catalogs. Use sites like Variety Vista or Wexler's Die Varieties. Get it graded. Submit to PCGS or NGC if it shows any anomaly. Market it well. On platforms like eBay, high-quality photos and strong keywords help you sell higher. Remember, coins aren't just metal, they're mini histories, and serious collectors know how to spot value. Collector insight and future value. So what's the future of the 2014 penny? With inflation rising and the U.S. Mint considering discontinuation of the penny altogether, modern pennies might someday become obsolete, and obsolete currency becomes collectible. The 2014 penny, being part of the Shield series, already holds significance. But as the years pass, even common coins may gain unexpected collector value, especially those preserved well or found with unique errors. So now you know, the 2014 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like a pocket filler, but it could be something much more. Check your coin. Check for errors. Hold it with care. And who knows, that 1 cent might just turn into $100, $500, or even more. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe, like, and share it with fellow collectors. Drop a comment below and tell us, what's your rarest find? Until next time, keep collecting, keep discovering, and always remember, even a penny can be priceless